Go back.
Hey, what's up, people?
Oh, shit, do we not have the intro? Cheers! Did I miss the intro?
I forgot about it.
Oh, there was no intro, that's why. Oh, hey.
What up, Facebook land?
I was like, what the fuck?
Twitter land? Twitch land?
We got an echo.
I forgot we even had an intro.
Echo!
Did you say you forgot we have an intro?
Yeah.
Well,
2
welcome
weeks.
everybody to Brews, Bros, and BS episode 90?
90.
90. We're 10 away, Jason. 10 away. Welcome to the stormy season with all the fucking hail we just missed out on. It's flooding everywhere in Kansas. Jason,
We're okay.
Jason might go underwater during this episode with the, if it hits again in KC.
What up, truck parking lot chicken?
Howdy, Vadreen, Josh, Cherry, David, Tater. Dave, sorry I missed the show on Saturday. I heard it was fucking epic.
Epic.
It was a very long weekend for me at work. I think over this weekend we did 1,600 guests from Friday to Sunday.
Oh, wow.
1,600 people.
Is that a lot?
It's it's 400 less than we did last weekend.
You can service 1,600 guys a weekend. Does not mean it's not a lot.
Oh, you're looking at the
Glory holes.
thing again?
Yeah, but
Chat not working?
it was
It worked
fucking
for
wild.
Cook, and now
Oh, I
it's not
see
working
Cook,
for
yeah.
Here, I'll post it. God damn.
Is it delayed, though? Because sometimes it's delayed from there to popping up on the screen.
Yeah, it's working.
If you
I just
see
came
anything
through.
fucked up, let us know. Please share us with... Oh, wow, Julie, not my face. My face is not fucked up. Tate went up
What is
there.
the
Yo.
background for this about?
It was a cool skull head. It looks like fucking... What's his name?
Looks like somebody in King's Landing.
There you go. Exactly.
A steaming
It's on
skull.
fucking fire.
I just Googled high-res images and saw that, and I was like, that's dope.
By the way, if you haven't seen Game of Thrones season finale,
Don't watch it. It's
don't
worthless.
fucking watch it. It's not parking lot chicken tonight. It's fresh pork roast.
Ooh, that's
Come on over, Cook. Come bring the pork roast.
Yeah, if you're not fucking working, come join us.
It better be in little plastic baggies.
Little plastic baggies.
I want it in little plastic baggies, just like the chicken.
How weird that everyone's comment except mine went on the screen. Tate filter. Oh, there it is. It's up there now. We're good. We gotcha. Fuck, what am I doing?
What beers we drinking tonight?
Oh, we're doing the Guayabera Pale Ale.
And the hop on.
And then we have the Hop On by Abita.
So whose pick was the Guayabera?
Me.
So you picked it, and then I picked it the week later.
You picked it the week later,
on
yes.
accident.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why we have 2 6-packs.
D-Rock is on. What's up, Derek?
Yeah, my memory is shit.
I'm glad to see you survived the adventure, which we will talk about the after show. It's missing its front teeth. It's either a meth head's skull or a kid's. Either way, ew. No, it's what's his name off of Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the kid with the lisp.
I only move with crack baggies.
Okay, cool. Yeah, bring over that pork roast.
We have enchiladas here,
Yeah,
Tate.
no, we'll put the pork roast on top
on
of the
top of the enchiladas.
Yeah.
I like your style. There we go.
I forgot to share.
That'll be like a what's the fancy word that they talk?
Take this serious.
They talk about that they serve things with. What is it? Oh.
Are you guys slowly moving Jason lower and lower until he's not even on the screen? Jason looks like the like little tag on people that you just throw the sticker on and her fucking sticks to it. Like, here we go. Here's Jason this week. I can scoot this way and we can move Jason up a little bit. It's just Jason's whole body. That's what we see on the screen. That's how much of Jason's body we see.
We'll have enchiladas with a pork roast chutney.
A pork roast chutney.
No, that's not what chutney is. Jason, what's chutney?
Chutney's like a... Oh my gosh, almost like a jelly, but generally it's not.
Shit.
Fucking knows everything.
Only if it's food.
Oh, so
Fucking asshole.
speaking of Derek, so after our adventures a couple weeks ago, we went to Blue Sky afterwards. We got dropped off. We didn't realize that there was no way across the street.
Is this the kid that was on the
Yes, yes.
That's this
Derek.
kid?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
on
what
there.
up, Derek?
But so we went over there and we had to walk through the street. Well, the street is all tore up for construction. So we walk through the mud to get to Blue Sky. So we get in there, we drink a beer, and like we're talking, hanging out. I know the bartender. And then I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to order a Lyft. So I order a Lyft and go home. And Derek's like, yeah, Dylan's come to pick me up. Derek goes to the fucking bathroom. And I cannot deny nor confirm whether he might have passed out in the bathroom at Blue Sky. But he did throw up in the bathroom at Blue Sky. And he fucking puked out of the door out of his car on the way home. So I talked to his brother the next day, and I'm like, "Hey, man, how's Derek doing today?" And he goes, "Well, he called me on the phone last night, and I couldn't understand what he was saying, but we got him in the car and drove him home, and he almost got all of the puke out of the car." I was like, "You mean almost?" He goes, "Yeah, but it's cool now. I cleaned it all up. Like, there's none in the car anymore." I'm like, oh.
That's what we did to him.
So we ruined...
You only had one beer at Blue Sky?
No, there's definitely more than one beer.
Okay.
I just said one beer.
He drank a shit ton of IPAs.
He fucking chugged the 9.4 double IPA from the 420 IPA.
Was that at the end?
That was, yeah.
Okay.
He chugged that one, and then he moved to another
He seemed
one.
sober when we left.
Oh, yeah, it's
I-
always fine until you leave, and then you say...
No, we rode in the car together.
I know.
I remember you guys dropping me off. Yeah.
So, apologies, Derek. He might never come on the show again. But he really loved all those Stone beers, and we got rid of all of them. So
it was the Stone one he drank.
Yeah, the
Yep.
9.4.
So we've had 3 people who've done that now. Neff, Blair, and Derek. We should have them all on at once.
All at once.
I don't want
The
that
puking
much puke
episode.
in my house.
I mean,
No,
you'd
but
think
the
Uber
puke
drivers would be
episode.
better preparation. I mean, 99.9% of people you pick up are either drunk or drunk. Well, actually, it's true. It's a very true statement. But it wasn't an Uber driver that picked him up. It was his brother.
Yeah, gave him. Jesus.
God, I still haven't shared this. Fuck, I am slacking. I'm getting sidetracked. I was not ready for this. We took a week off because...
Jason can provide some filler. I'm
Yeah, Jason, talk about some stupid shit like normal.
sure. God.
Well, so...
Go ahead.
Tate's back.
The reason that we didn't do it last week...
You keep talking until I get my beer.
Because I play softball on Thursdays, and we've had, obviously with all the rain, we've had a couple games get rained out. So they made this brilliant fucking idea to move softballs from Thursday to Tuesdays,
Unacceptable.
in which it's like, all right, well, I can't let the team down by missing this, so I had to choose, and Tate comes on every other week now anyways, so
What's up, James?
it would have been Chris and Jason, and they did not want to do just Chris and Jason.
I did.
Jason was like, I want to fucking drink beer. Let me drink beer, you bitches. What's up, James? How's it going?
All right, Jason, you got the floor. Go ahead and
Ooh,
occupy
all right.
30 minutes.
At the floor. At work, we get these stupid points for when we do awesome shit. And I had a bunch of points, and all we have was bullshit prizes. And I talked them into putting a Leatherman multi-tool on the fucking list. It's a $60 knife. They put it up for 4,800 points, which each point is supposed to be a cent. So not only did I get it $12 cheaper, I didn't really have to fucking pay for it. And I'm so happy that that happened. And now I don't have to go buy a full set of tools because it even has these small pieces that actually go with a lot of computer equipment that tie into the little screwdriver piece.
Nathan, drink!
Drink!
Mount and dismount.
Fuck! God
Pretty fucking great.
damn it. Haha, it's only half a beer.
What's up, Darren? Cheers, buddy.
What's up, Niles?
So that was cool.
Fuck.
My kid got the
19.
Kindness and Friendship Award
Ooh.
for the year for her class today. Since it was last day of
Jason
school.
still has 0 points.
So that was great. Let's see. We
This is-
watched Endgame this weekend.
Oh, how'd you like it? Has everybody seen it in game? Has everybody seen it?
No.
But I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it.
it was okay. They broke a lot of their own rules, and then I didn't give a shit about a lot of the characters.
I thought it was very drawn out.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the stuff in that one, I was cool that it was going to be 3 hours, and I have no problem with that because for what they were going to do, I expected it to be 3 hours. But then I watched it and was sitting there and like, don't get me wrong, it had me all in my feels. Like I laughed, I cried. Julie, calm the fuck down. I laughed, I cried, I was happy. You know, it had me all over the place, but I feel like they could have done it in like 2 hours and been fine.
Yeah.
I hate it when they do that.
It's 3 hours.
Julie says the enchiladas upstairs are delicious.
Say what?
Said like 3 hours and 13 minutes or
Yeah.
some shit?
Yeah. And then you sit there and
Yeah, I
you
wanna
watch
that.
you watch the very end of it, waiting for all the fucking
Jesus.
bullshit, and all it is some trink, trink, trink. Because they always do an end of...
Was it unimpressed Vin scene?
No, I mean, it was good. I think Captain America's a bitch, and the guy who plays him's a bitch, but we've all known that through the entire fucking series.
Chris Evans?
Chris Evans, yeah. I
You don't like
fucking...
him?
No, I can't stand Captain America.
They
What?
gave him... Oh, thank you. You're like the only other person who gets that.
That's everybody's fucking thing is they love him because he's Captain America, blah, blah,
I
blah.
tried watching that movie twice and fell asleep.
But Captain America is such a fucking goody two-shoes motherfucker that...
Language!
I just hit the parental advisory. Hit the parental advisory! That I can't do it. And the fact that he got to have a good ending pisses me off because...
Yeah.
He was very much the fuck. I like how it covers Jason's face when he hit the parental advisory. But the fact that he got to have the happy life that he... Yeah, no, fuck him. It should have been Stark that got to continue having the good... Got to have the happy life.
Alright,
Cook.
so we're ruining this movie now, so that's great. Why didn't the Hulk just put it on the other fucking hand since he did nothing like all the series of the Avengers?
I don't know.
Fucking garbage. He did fucking nothing.
There's so many different things. Cherry said the exact same thing about Captain America. But he is like... He always plays the good guy. And then when it had like the Accords, you know, he fucking... What was the starch against it guy? It's like, well, man... Like, we get it, the Sokovia Accords, but in Captain America's, or Stark's just like, hey man, this is what's going to be good for all of us. Just do it, and it'll be fine. He's like, no man, we got to fucking betray. Blah, blah, blah.
So wait, do you not like Captain America or you don't like Chris Evans?
Both.
Both. All right.
I'm not a fan of Captain America that they made in this series, and I also don't like Chris Evans because... He doesn't want to be Captain America anymore, which is fine.
Fired up.
But he acted like a bitch to get out of his fucking being Captain America. He's like, I don't want to do this anymore. We're not going to do this anymore. It's like, this is the most money you'll ever fucking make. How come they never show any bathrooms? Do the Avengers use the bathroom? Anybody know Luke LaRose?
What's up, Luke?
It's also part of their superpowers.
True, it's part of being a fucking superhero. You don't get to use the bathroom.
Luke, I'll tell you, that Sirocco is just looking like a peach in the garage.
Do you think Carol Danvers in space is using a toilet?
Although I did think, overall, it wasn't a terrible movie. It was a solid ending. I like how they kind of strayed from how the actual comic books played out that whole entire thing going on. Like, the going back in time was fucking brilliant.
There's a big plot hole with it.
There is, but I thought just the idea of going back in time to fix it was good, and then all of a sudden, you know, somehow they move forward in time as well. So it was solid. I like how they didn't go exactly like the comic books with it. I mean, you can't necessarily go straight with comic books, but I like their creative decision making with it. I just didn't like who they decided to entitle and who they decided to finish. Although the fucking Scarlett Johansson, man. God damn.
I just want a Hawkeye
What's up,
movie
bud?
of when he's the bad guy.
Right? Like, the spin-off of him after his kids die
Whoa.
would be epic.
Back up to Scarlett Johansson. I want to continue talking about her. What happens with her?
She is fucking phenomenal. What's your thoughts on the hammer clanking in the credits? That's kind of what I was talking about. The credits, which is the same sound of Stark making the
Cheers,
first Iron
bud.
Suit. So I think that's part of the hole in their thing is with comic books, superheroes come back all the fucking time. And there's never, like, they never actually die off.
Yeah.
But now that they have
What's up, Neff? What's up, Eric?
What's up, Eric, Neff? How you doing? With how they have it now that they've gone back in time, you know, very much Stark. We'll see. I mean, they opened it up to be able to do a spin-off or a new one or something completely different that they want to.
Make another 30 movies.
Yo,
Yes.
beer time.
Beer time! Chris, this was yours.
Kill it.
This was mine. Is this our first Cigar City Brewing
I
beer
think
on
so.
the show?
I believe so, yeah. I'd never seen him before until I saw him in the theater. Or, shit. At the liquor store. We're talking about movies.
Yeah.
Cat got your tongue.
They serve beer at the theater here. Woo!
Great. Go ahead, continue.
First impression, I like it. First impression for the brewery, that is. This is a good pale ale. I haven't had a ton of pale ales in my craft beer repertoire, but I'd say this is definitely a top 3 for me. It's citrusy, like it says. It's not overly bitter. The hops are there, but they're not like destroying you. It's easy to drink. I'm probably gonna go back to one after the the hop on that we're going
The
to.
hop on. Yep.
It's another pale ale, right?
No, the hop on is a. Ooh, is it a pale?
I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Let's find out. Oh fuck!
Pale.
Leg day
Oh,
sucked.
Jesus.
But
Leg day sucked.
Shut up.
I actually drank a Sierra
Say it
Nevada
every
pale
time.
ale the other day
Oh, it's so good.
somewhere at the Paramount, and
Yeah, it is a juicy
I
pale.
think I like this better. And I'm pretty impressed with Sierra Nevada pale ale, so I'm gonna give this an 8.
I picked this one too.
It's a good beer.
But what a better way to end it than having the guy that started the Marvel movement. Hey, man, I can't knock him for that. But Eric also, yes, both Eric and Josh, if you looked at the scene where the funeral was happening, there's a kid that nobody knew who it was, but he was from Iron Man 3.
Yep, the kid from the barn.
Yeah, so he has a definite shot of being the
It
one
is a
who,
good looking shirt, Eric.
who takes over. He has a possibility of taking over as Iron Man or...
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, this is definitely not the last Avengers movie overall.
I'm going to be honest, Eric. This is one of my favorite shirts. This shirt fits like a glove.
Beard and mustache
They do
glove.
fit good.
And, like, I don't know. It goes with my complexion really well.
Eric's the guy with the
Jesus
big
Christ.
giant beard, right?
I'm
Where
a,
did you get them made? Yeah.
To say, because I think he's friends with
Who's
Chase.
me.
Go ahead, Tate.
So this is a hazy, juicy IPA, and I think that I can attribute a lot of my my opinion about this to the Citra hops.
Mhm.
It's a Citra Pale Ale, and it seems to me like these Citra hops are just a very, very I don't know how to say it.
You
I
can-
really like them.
You can.
I agree, Fabian, and also welcome, Fabian.
Taste wise, when
Yeah.
they're in something.
They're not just crazy bitter. They have a lot of lemon, kind of zest, kind of attributes to them. This is very good. Like you said, you think you like it more than the hazy little thing. It reminds me.
No, the pale ale.
Pale Ale, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about the hazy little thing. It's been since we've had it on the show since I've had
It
that.
reminds me a lot of the hazy
I had it
little
last
thing.
week.
Does it remind you of the hazy little thing?
No, it does not.
Oh, well, it reminds me of that. I'll give it an 8 as well.
Like a toned down version of the hazy little thing, or about the same.
It tastes pretty fucking similar to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with that.
We have Fabian Escoto. Does anybody know him? If not, welcome to the show, Fabian.
What's up? Where do you see that?
Which way, welcome.
Oh.
Go ahead, Jason.
All right. So, we were going to do this like last week, and I had one sitting in my fridge, and I drank it. So I've tried it before tonight. but I had like a number above 6 beers that evening and didn't remember it. And then this evening, I'm trying it again. It's actually very refreshing. It's not overly hoppy. There's definitely hops in the end, but I don't get like an overwhelming citrus, but I do get like a good refreshingness to it, and it does taste kind of like berries. Like whenever you have a berry, it's kind of watery, and it kind of has that finish to it where you're like, oh, okay, I can have that again. It's got a little bit of that to it. It does have what seems like a little bit of lemon. Actually, it says on the can tangerine, so it's probably tangerine. I don't taste any lime, like it says, but this is very drinkable. The hops, man, I just don't like hops. But it's not terrible. There's not an overwhelming amount here. It's not hard to put down. But I wouldn't go out of my way for it just because of that hoppiness. I don't seek hoppiness. With that in mind, though, I would give this a 7.5.
Nice.
Well,
7.5 is I will buy it again. So
I might buy it again.
your words contradict your rating to a degree.
well, we'll just have to throw up the.
But it sounds like you're buying it again.
By your rating, you'd probably hit it up at the bar or something, but you wouldn't like buy 6-pack after 6-pack of it type shit, right?
So
It says on the
like,
can
if you
tangerine,
mix
so
6
probably
with this in
tangerine.
it, yes, I would do that.
So first of all, Fabian, welcome to the show. What is NWI? Is that North Wichita? I don't want to sound stupid. I don't know what NWI is.
You don't want to sound stupid?
Yeah, I know. Fuck me.
Damn.
Should have went with the 7.5 every fucking time. So I mean, I'm last, so I gotta repeat everything that everybody else has said and put it all into one conglomerate.
Tate hasn't went.
Tate went. He went right after you.
That memory's hurting,
Damn.
bro.
Convention, it'd be
Wow.
hard.
Northwest Indiana. All right. Are you drinking anything tonight, Fabian? If so, tell us what it is.
Cheers.
We always cheers to you.
Cheers.
We always like to cheers to our new people watching, and also sounding stupid is Tate's job.
Shit, guys. You gotta let me know that that's what we're actually doing.
Oh, sorry. Jason's kind of on a time delay because he is in Kansas City, Kansas, where we're in Salina. So we shoot him in every week on a nice phone call.
On the inner tubes.
On the inner tubes. I don't mind this beer at all. As far as pale ales goes, it's a solid pale ale. That's what my first craft beer was that I started with, as pale ales and worked my way into it. It was the, I think it was the Sierra Nevada pale ale. And from that, when I went down to Florida, I had the Sweetwater, which the Sweetwater 420 Pale Ale, or Sweetwater Pale Ale is my fucking shit. I love that one.
Yep.
Recouping from Dark Lord Festival, fellas. Haha, taking a break.
This is a festival about Voldemort.
What is the Dark Lord
Dude,
Festival?
if there was a Baltimore festival,
is
I'd
it
go.
about Voldemort? Because if it is...
So, wait. Announcement. Our baby shower is Harry Potter themed.
Fuck you. No, it's not.
Yes, it is!
Oh
Yes!
my god.
Yes!
We are fucking breaking...
So the invitations.
Did he finish his review?
No,
No, you're
this
good.
is
Go
the
ahead.
second one. The
Go ahead.
invitation says, "Welcoming our new Muggle."
Our new Muggle.
Or something like that. Something like that.
Yes!
Can you please invite Sarah, even if it means she doesn't show up, just so she can get one?
I'll try. I'll try.
He knows he's not getting an invite. That's why he said that.
No guy wants an invitation to a baby shower in history.
What up, Dom? How you doing?
What's up, man?
Dom fucking had I think because Dom does Uber up in KC. And I can't remember specifically, but I think he had a pretty fucking crazy story the other day. Dark Lord Russian Imperial Stout. That's an annual release from Three Floyds in Munster, Indiana.
Ooh.
Ooh, that sounds amazing.
Put Russian in any beer name, you're probably getting fucked up.
If any of you
Rating.
like cream soda, you need to try Cali Creamin' Mother Earth Brewery. Hey, Dom, we tried to get Tremaine to be on here tonight, and he said he was scared of the camera.
No camera for Hag.
He said, I don't feel comfortable in front of a camera.
And you know
Review.
what? Anyone does though with a little bit of pregame. In my
I was gonna
opinion.
say, if we get here an hour before, so we start drinking about an hour before the show starts, just to get warmed up, so that we're ready in prime condition. No, but
You
like,
couldn't tell though if you
yeah,
you watch the show.
I mean, most of us, who fucking knows?
Sometimes you can tell with tape.
Silver is a judge.
No, but I really enjoy this beer. The first one that I had, especially the one that I had to fucking chug, did not go down well, but that's also because I had to fucking chug it. I would not make this a beer that you would drink fast. It's not going to work out well. It has great flavor all through. It's not too bitter. The hoppiness, I don't know what Jason's talking about. This shit does not taste that hoppy to me. Jason's allergic to hops.
Are hops spicy to you guys and make your tongue swell?
No, but I would definitely drink this again. I probably wouldn't go out of my way to buy it just because I would get the Sweetwater Pale Ale before this one. But if they didn't have the Sweetwater Pale Ale and I couldn't, and there was like between this and like maybe the Sierra Nevada, I would probably get this one. So I would give it an 8. Solid job. The Guayabera, I like the name. It sounds cool. Cigar City Brewing Company just sounds cool in general. So
Where are they out of?
I don't know, but I would very interested to try more of their beer, just because generally if you like one of their beers, you'll like another one, unless it's Stone Brewing Company and you fucking hate them all because they suck at life.
It's garbage.
It's garbage. It's hot garbage. I don't care what you say, Derek.
We ought to
Oh, Tampa, Florida.
webcam.
Ooh, Tampa.
Dominic in sometime.
Yeah, Dom, you want to get on sometime? We can webcam you in.
Promote his photography or some shit.
He actually, I tried to hook him up with someone from work was looking for a photographer, and I gave her his link and was trying to hook him up. I don't know if that actually worked out or not, but she was looking for someone to do something real quick, and I was like, man, I got a guy who just moved to KC and fucking did it. I need to hear about some new beers. Dom, what kind of... I don't know what kind of beer you like.
Peach Love and Happiness by Sweetwater 420. I haven't heard anyone that doesn't like that beer.
Yes.
It's a peach sour, but it's not overly like tart. It's just a subtle sour, peach flavored, good fucking beer.
And you're in KC, so I don't know.
It's
I don't
everywhere
remember
right
where
now.
in KC you are. I appreciate the bump. Yeah, it's Dom Visions. DOMVISION.
Yep.
He do you teach classes for Johnson County, or did you just help out with that?
Boulevard Wheat is my favorite right now. That's a good beer. It's a good staple.
Boulevard's a solid
There's
starter.
better beer out there, but
Their pale ale's pretty solid. I like Boulevard's pale ale. We haven't.
Boulevard is a very solid pale ale.
Side. Boulevard changed Tank 7 from a farmhouse ale to an American Saison.
Who needs one of these new ones?
I do. But are you surprised though? Like, because there have been a lot of Saisons that have come out, and all of them.
Saison?
Is it Saison? Is it
I say
Saison?
Saison.
What's up, Teresa?
I got corrected the other day
How's Big Ferg?
on whether I said Saison or Saison, and someone told me Saison. So
A
I said, fuck it.
Cicerone.
Cicerone. But
Cicerone.
that
That
really
sounds right.
doesn't surprise me,
How about
because
someone
there are
gay?
2 Saisons out now that taste very similar to Tank 7
What the fuck?
that are really good. Boulevard's overrated.
Speaking of promotions, Billings Like Mountains has their album out everywhere,
Yes.
and it sounds fucking great.
It was. I gave it a listen at work the other day. Everybody looked at me like I was fucking crazy, but you know what? They can deal with it.
Why they don't think you look crazy?
Just because they don't. I don't necessarily play a lot of like rock
hip-hop?
music or
Whoa.
no, I don't even play like hip hop because
Beer.
You think the album was good?
Yes,
Can you rip me a copy real quick? Like, burn it on a disc for me?
sure.
Yeah, cool.
Just pirate it.
Yeah.
David's like, what the fuck?
Go ahead and just
Have you all
on your
tried
computer,
Yankee Tank?
rip it, burn it.
Yankee Tank. That's Lawrence, right?
I think so.
They
That's
got the red dirt
On
road.
camera, you asked for one of your friends to steal you a copy of music from another.
No, I'm
user.
sorry. There's no protection on that
Hey.
disc. You can rip it using fucking iTunes.
you can watch
burn
it
it and
on
distribute it.
Spotify.
Go ahead and sell them on the street for $2 a pop.
Jesus.
Whatever the fuck you want.
Revolution's Anti-Heroes, and
Yeah, we've had a
killer
couple
IPA.
Yankee Tank. We had the Red Dirt, and we had something else. I can't remember the other one.
I can't fucking think of one. We have a 18th Street Brewery or something like that next week. What are we doing next week? It's been so fucking long. I gotta.
Wait, you guys gonna have a show next week?
Do we even have beers for next week?
Yeah, we have beers for next week. Remember, 2 weeks ago we bought beers in advance for next week, and we already had beers for next week. So we got extra
What
beers for the next
beer?
week.
Why did I fucking know this?
Jason, you're always the last to know. So next week we are drinking 14er, Brewing Company Maroon